Well, once again, it's time to go live. It is Wednesday afternoon, and y'all know what that means. It's time once again for Wednesday afternoon live with me, SaleenDriver. The longest running Wednesday afternoon live stream in all of YouTube that I know of. The show that works really, really hard every week with no topics, no scripts, no agendas, no nothing, to prove that we are the show about nothing in particular. That is us. We are the show about nothing in particular. And Matt Dumit is here. He's usually one of the very early arrivals, and I would appreciate him showing up. We'll just let people kind of trickle in and comment as they see fit. Battle Angel is here, one of my steady and reliable moderators. And as I always say, Battle Angel is the most patient and put upon woman in all of YouTube. And if you know her boyfriend like I do, you'll understand why I say that. Kidding. I love Lou. He's a good guy. Cesspool. Okay. Well, that's a new one. We'll just keep an eye on you, Cesspool. I'll ask Battle Angel to do the same thing unless she's cutting someone's hair. Because I have a feeling I know who you are, and I have a feeling I know what your agenda is going to be. But I always believe in giving someone who's new to the SaleenDriver experience the opportunity to come in and enjoy, and give them every opportunity to fail on their own, which, you know, some people have very little ability to prevent. Joshua Alex George, how you doing, sir? Shalom. Good to see you. And I will be wrong on both. Both what? I don't know both what. Both opinions, both people I'm thinking that you might be, both of your split personalities. I mean, both what? You're here, giving you a forum, sir, to, elaborate or, contribute if you wish to contribute. Who I am and what I will do. Okay, well, a fair point. I don't know who you are, and I don't know what you'll do, but welcome to the show anyway. We'll see how long you last. So, like I always say at the beginning of these streams, I don't really have any particular topic to talk about or any particular agenda or anything like that. Or just whatever y'all want to talk about. VicTube Productions is here. Good afternoon to you, sir. I'm wondering if VicTube will be, or Lou for that matter, will be doing a preview and prediction video on the Florida Gators. I mean, as two diehard Georgia fans, I would at least figure you would take the opportunity to, have a good laugh at my team's expense. Yeah, the Florida Panthers. Yeah, congratulations to the Florida Panthers for winning the Stanley Cup. It's never an easy task to do. Atypical Gum, good afternoon, sir. Or good evening, as the case may be for you. It is not an easy championship to win. You have to go through 4 rounds of playoff hockey and win 4 best-of-7 series games. So you have to win 16 games in total. And by the end of an 82-game regular season of very physical hockey, day in and day out, you're tired, you're beat up, you're injured. And then there's another team on the other side of the ice that's trying to do the same thing you're trying to do, which is take home the Stanley Cup, and is just as determined to beat you up as you are to beat them up. But hey, good on you, Florida Panthers. You won your first Stanley Cup in franchise history. You got your head coach off the schneid. I think he was like the longest tenured head coach in NHL, in the NHL that hadn't won a Stanley Cup. So good for them. And, I saw a meme earlier today. Goes to Rubber Nose. Good to see you, sir. Or ma'am, as the case may be. I did see an interesting meme, or maybe it wasn't meant to be funny, but it did point out that I wish I had captured it so I could post it up, but it did point out that the University of Florida won I don't know what this is exactly, but they did win the club hockey championship in college. I'm not sure what that is, but they won it this year. The Florida Everblades won the Kelly Cup in the ECHL, the East Coast Hockey League. And that was their third in a row, which had never been done in the ECHL. And now the Florida Panthers have won the Stanley Cup in the NHL. And I think the Stanley Cup is now living in the furthest place south that it's ever been. I don't think Dallas is as far south as Miami on the globe. I think Miami is further south. And I don't know if anyone saw the video of this. I did last night on the news. Matt Tkachuk, that miserable piece of shit human being, actually decided it was a really, really good idea to take the Stanley Cup and literally jump into the Atlantic Ocean with the Stanley Cup and got it immersed in salt water, which probably isn't the greatest idea in terms of damage that salt water can do to the Stanley Cup. But I guess, you could argue that Tom Brady was playing around with throwing the Vince Lombardi trophy from boat to boat on the Tampa River when Tampa won the Super Bowl a couple of years ago. So I guess we could say that athletes don't exactly have the greatest level of common sense in the human species. Stingray, good to see you, sir. Nothing's up, man. Just living the life. Let's see. Just copying the StreamYard link into the clipboard because I'll probably be posting that in a minute or two. But yeah, congratulations to the Florida Panthers for winning the Stanley Cup. Even though I'm not a Panther fan, I can recognize the achievement and congratulate them on winning it. Hopefully they will fail in defending it next year and some other team can win it, except for Montreal, of course. We don't want Montreal to win it. And and once again, for the 31st year in a row, a Canadian-based hockey team is not the Stanley Cup champion. The last time a Canadian-based team won the Stanley Cup was 1993, and that was Montreal. So that's 31 years of drought. I mean, Kentucky went 31 years before they finally beat the Florida Gators. Do you think maybe the nation of Canada will make it to 32 years next year? That could be very, very interesting. Ramajamma Taylor, how are you, sir? Ramajamma Taylor would be the live streaming video game king around here. He loves to live stream his video games. Well, I think I'll put the link in the chat. See if Vic wants to come on board. Don't know where Slim Shady Kane is. And oh, by the way, in case anyone was curious, and I don't know if you are or not, but I did talk to Libby, our favorite Aussie, and she is fine. She's doing well. She's just had, things in her life changed a bit, and it's now a little bit too early in the morning for her to come on here, or so she says. But, she says she'd try and get on here at some point. Hell, she could show up today. I don't know. That's entirely up to her. And I was hoping that Bad Dog Sports might show up on here. I showed up on his 24-hour stream over the past weekend. Slim was on his way home from the hospital. Nephew had an operation. Oh, okay. Well, thank you, Cesspool. Appreciate that. I did not know. Well, why would I know? I mean, I'm not, I'm not on, I don't think I'm on Slim Shady Kane's mailing list or texting list or anything like that. Although he has my number, he's more than welcome to call at any time. But yeah, I was on Bad Dog Sports for a little while. He is definitely he definitely knows how to live stream call a game. I think what I'm going to try and do, because I'm going to try and do some live streaming. I'll certainly try and do as many of live streaming football games as I can. Oh, he was on Pete's morning show. Okay, thank you. I saw that Bad Dog had put up on one window of his live stream. He put up, I guess he was doing it through StreamYard, and he put up, I guess it was ESPN Gamecast of the baseball game he was doing. And I'm going to try and do that with one of the college football games I'm doing, because I can't show the game. Obviously, it's copyrighted, but putting the Gamecast up, that's not a bad idea. I think I'm going to try and do that. See if I get that to work. I don't know if Gamecast works with StreamYard or not. I guess it does, but I'll try and do it myself. See if I can bring a little more to the table when I do my college football live streams. I mean, it's not like I'm getting a lot of audience with those streams. I mean, I stream Harvard games mostly, and I'm streaming at the same time. Uncle Lou is streaming his 15,000 games, and he sucks all the oxygen out of the room anyway. And of course, he has Battle Angel in the background, so you get to see a pretty face in the background. And I don't have that. So maybe I need to get me an Uber Eats lady. Nah, it would never work. What do you mean? What? Wait. What's not very nice? I said you're a pretty face. That's not nice. You don't have a pretty face. I'm confused. What did I say that wasn't nice? I don't get it. I mean, I could say that we all know that despite Battle Angel being in the background of Lou's football live streams, nobody's tuning in for her. They're all tuning in for him. That's not very nice for you. But I guess that's one of those situations where I can't win no matter what I say. So, whatever. Oh, he does suck all the oxygen out of the room. What, are you kidding me? My daughter just texted me. She's in hell. That is to say, she's in the People's Republic of Californication. She's with her boyfriend. His company flew him out there for a company-wide event, and so he took her with him. I told her not to die out there. So my daughter is in the People's Republic of Californication. Hopefully she will not be killed by a homeless person or step in a big pile of human shit, or dog shit for that matter, but more likely she'd step in a pile of human poop. Hang on. Watch out for big piles of human shit. Well, anyway. So I thought, wait a minute. I thought she was leaving tomorrow. Jeez. I'm a bad father. I'm not paying attention to what my kid's doing. Kid. I mean, she's 23, 24, 23. I remember she's 23. So is that it? Nobody wants to come in the StreamYard? Nobody wants to offer up something to talk about? Well, that kind of sucks. The hell am I doing here for? I mean, I interrupted an afternoon of doing things to come on here. Mm-hmm. Oh, well. Raj. Well, nothing, huh? Well, that's all right. Well, I can't think of anything else really intelligent or unintelligent to say, and nothing's happening. So I guess I'll end the stream. I got something else I need to do. I was putting it off, so I'm going to go do it. Thanks for coming out, folks. I'll see y'all later.